Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFB, and let's get it going. From inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Back to throw. It's Arnold. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver wide open. That's good for a first down near the 40.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Ultimately, the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Alston. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start to this big playoff game.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Singleton. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him. They're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And here he goes. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Well, that is a dream start for the offense, but what an opening possession.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And Turner looking to make a play here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. On first down, it's play action. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. You get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
On the run, it's Spot. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? The Sooners are moving quickly down the field.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
The Sooners' offense is on the move now. Lets it go quickly. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Chris, it looked to me like the quarterback was trying to give his man a chance to high point the ball, but he left it too far to the inside and gave the defender a real chance. Seems like an odd time and place for a lob pass.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. He's running out of time here. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Defense not pressing this time. Breaks free. Second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Running back grabs it on a screen. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Oh, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Now it's second down here. On the run, it's Alston. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. DB is backing off from the line now. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. A screen to the wide receiver. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Big conversion for this offense, and for the defense, it's one thing to simply allow a first down, but entirely different thing when you realize the offense doesn't feel you. And this is exactly what happens here.
Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. quarter, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To the air, it's Arnold. Makes the catch. It's Alston. They bring him down after a short gain there.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Pulls it in. It's Coleman. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Trying to run, it's Alston.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between them.
And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Scanning the field. It's Mateer. The tight end's got it on the quarterback. Run down and crosses midfield to the 46.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just a vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. And the Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass here on second down. That's caught. It's Gibson. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Offense is off schedule after that first down loss. Here comes second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Tight end makes the grab. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it. They keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Sooners. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
And now to try here for the extra point. And it's good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. On the kickoff is Hammer. Sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Breaking free at the 35. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Back to pass. It's Arnold. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Makes it look easy. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Sategna. Will be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to. The ball is picked off. It goes down quickly but comes up with a nice interception.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And it's a direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. Auburn now operating in the red zone. Trying trying to run it. It's Alston. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Grab behind the line. It's Coleman. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Arnold. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession hit on the very first play. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. The shotgun, he'll hand it off. He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll switch it up, looking to throw. It's a bullet, but incomplete. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. To throw, it's Mateer. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Auburn. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
Back in motion now. Quarterback drops back. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Sategna. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Well, great job up front by this Auburn defensive lineman. Kind of that rare combination of defensive linemen you see often in the SEC, where they have great size and power, but incredible quickness. And Auburn has sure had plenty of those over the years.
That sack sets up a second down and long. It's a quick route. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down here for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Sooners will crank up the tempo.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. Solid gain.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
Looking to pass, it's Mateer. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. That completion sets up a second down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle, but first down. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And they'll set up with PAT. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion, and it's a direct snap. Maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a player was down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's Howard. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
He breaks free. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the running back takes the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's 3rd down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
To throw, it's Arnold. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going? Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick, or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Running back has it on the screen now. And they bring him down. Blocker's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on 3rd down. Now to set up a pivotal 4th down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win? That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Makes the catch downfield. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 38.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Play action here on 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end. And smart choice, he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
That's exactly how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You want to be able to pick up a 1st down, get as close as you can to the sideline on these conversions, and then get out of bounds. That's exactly what they were able to do here.
Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, get a little bit closer to the marker.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's an outbound. The catch made.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And we're able to get him down.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Caught near the goal line. The offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining.
Well, that quarterback's doing a good job of getting the ball out of his hands. Remember, you get inside that 10-yard line, the decisions have to be much quicker because the windows that he's looking into are very tight, and they close quickly. So good.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
Well, Chris, this is exactly what they needed to do. Put a touchdown up on the board. They pull within one in a playoff game, and now it's decision time. Do you tie the game up or potentially take the lead?
Coach says, forget OT. We're going for two to take the lead right here. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. They don't get it. It's incomplete. Going for the win. The gamble doesn't pay off. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. And he fields it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And the back now goes in motion. Direct snap. He's got room to run. Fighting off the defender. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Breaks an open space. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. We thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who's going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coached team. Who's going to execute better? And just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
it's time to choose your coach's archetype. Your starting